guess for this evening, I've just selected readings from my own personal collection and also from Good Press, surrounding this idea of taking the space of writing that's vulnerable and fragile. In two forms. It's basically in the form of letters and autobiographical anecdotes. So I've chosen these two forms of writing because I feel like these personal writings are often treated as marginal, or perhaps as a kind of form of writing that's not really that self-restrained, because I feel like a lot of times in the novels that we read and even the books that we are in the library, they're just very kind of behaved, censored kind of writing. And sometimes in our own letter writings to each other, or I practice this thing where I write to artists that are dead as well, and they don't write back to me, but it's yeah. But the thing is, I feel like I can really spill out my thoughts or my feelings in a way that's, I kind of feel like it's a kind of misbehavior in writing. And it says that you can desire, you can read, adore, be invaded, but writing is not granted to you. Writing is reserved for the chosen. It surely took place in a realm inaccessible to the small, to the humble, to women, in the intimacy of the sacred. Writing spoke to its prophets from a burning bush, but it must be decided that bushes wouldn't dialogue with women.
We were kind of doing a lot of writing around this time last year, I think, and both trying to talk either, I don't know if it was about intimacy so much, but it was about the politics of sort of intimacy and being together and power, and power relations. And I think that was, we were both trying to articulate something but couldn't really do it through words and stuff, so it was more like a making of things, I think. So I'm going to read two of Chitra's poems. Together as flesh. Step out of the lie in your life and into the light. Let yourself blossom in your own truth. Prove your zeal. You are young, you are fit and masculine and feminine and worthy, far worthier than your fathers.
The next one we're reading from is this.
Tonight I walk down streets looking for you in every woman's face, as I have each night of this lonely exile. I'm afraid I'll never see your laughing, teasing eyes again. I had coffee in Greenwich Village earlier with a woman. A mutual friend fixed us up. Sure would have a lot in common since we're both into politics. Well, we sat in a coffee shop and talked about democratic politics and seminars and photography and problems with her co-op and how she's so opposed to rent control. Small wonder. Daddy is a real estate developer. I was looking at her while she was talking, thinking to myself that I'm a stranger in this woman's eyes. She's looking at me, but she doesn't see me. Then she finally said how she hates this society for what it's done to women like me.
Life in the Wild West. First, you're worried about having babies with one girl, and another lover is coming out of the fist-fucking closet, and there's also an old boyfriend, and then, of course, desire. Lord, honey, you can have babies and keep all this going. I slip and slide in a state that resembles the absence of Blanchot's novels. Not to mention Duras, but she's such a romantic.
You are so beautiful. Since I'm married, every woman is beautiful. I would get on my knees for him, but I want weakness just doesn't suit me.
The number of tabs open on her browser was dizzying. A man she had once been in a relationship with briefly had found this irritating and disorderly. His fondness for order and lack of complication irritated her in turn. The relationship was short-lived, and though the breakup had been superficially amicable, there was a sense that underneath it all, they both found each other fundamentally alien and disagreeable.